Well, folks, this is take number 2 because the operator was an opera pilot error here. So we are in downtown Cedar Rapids at the First Presbyterian Church. Members David and Carolyn Horton have graciously come down and opened this up so we can see this exhibit. Today is August 10th, 2021, and it's exactly a year ago today, almost to the hour, I think, when the derecho storm came through. So the members of First Presbyterian have put together an exhibit to memorialize this and invited us to come. So we're making a short video here, and I must admit the first time we did it, it didn't take, so we're going to try and run through this again. These are some areas, some wooden, some of the exhibit is pictures, some of it is wooden things that were salvaged from the wood. And that's a little dish with a lid on it. And here we have some candle holders made out of pieces of wood. And right here, this is a wine stopper with a piece of cork glued into some of the wood. And these are, again, small craft boxes with a piece of wood. Over here is a exhibit of wood that was salvaged from the derecho. And again, I thought this was going to be anonymous, but it does have a name here. It says James Colbert. And Carolyn and David asked if they could put some of my pieces in here, and so I was thrilled. The biggest thrill I have is that they've agreed not to have to bring them back to me. They're going to keep them, and other people are going to get them, and that's really why I do it. That's where I get my enjoyment. So anyway, that's these pieces here, and then we have a display here by Sharon McAmeal, who unfortunately just died about a week or two ago, and she has some pictures of things, and then some things that were made. These are candle holders. These are little coasters, which I thought was kind of neat. And this is well, I don't know what you call it, tic-tac-toe, I guess. A little made on the end of a log. So you could play a tic-tac-toe on that. This next exhibit is pictures in black and white, and I thought that the thing about them that I liked was the black and white make the scenes really it's really stark. It really sticks out. I think this is a picture of some of the damage that was done to First Presbyterian here, but I'm not sure. And David, is this First Presbyterian here?
No, that's Westminster.
Oh, that's Westminster, okay.
Yeah.
So some really interesting pictures there. On the other side here we have interesting use of pieces of log here, door hangings. So you can hang that on your door. And these are pictures of before the derecho and then a year later on the bottom. And you can see what the damage was. And this is a depiction, some philosophical, a tree of life as after the storm. This is the recovery, and I think we've really seen it in Cedar Rapids when you see how nature has really taken over and in a lot of cases almost masked a lot of the damage. These are pictures of the derecho damage from John and Karen Carver, showing the damage, and then a year later what things are looking like. And over here we have some prints. I think this is a tree, and apparently it was inked and then the paper pressed up to it to make a print of it. And I assume the same is down here, and the rest of these are are nature's prints and patterns, recalling nature and how it recovers from things that we really can't realize how bad they were. And this is First Presbyterian Church, and here in this picture, this is a stained glass window that was knocked out, and that is the plexiglass replacement that's in there until the repaired stained glass window could be put in. And this is Green Square Park, which is just across the street, just across 5th Street, which I think you're all familiar with. This is interesting. This is a tree stump, and I'm not sure who did this. Oh, it says Greg and Lori Strait. They built a gnome house. They built a roof to go on top of the stump and placed a gnome inside there. So that was kind of clever. The rest of these are damage at various places in Cedar Rapids. The Mac.
This has just been cleared, Jim, since I made that picture.
Really?
Yeah. Now, if you go past there, it's just a concrete slab.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's
They've finally taken it down.
some of the damage that occurred. And here again we have this is David and Carolyn Horton's home, and this is their home a year ago. This is it today. Interesting. This is a picture of taken from a patio, showing just probably the instant during the heavy rain that a tree fell down. And then over here we have a quilt that was made by Chet Packingham, it says here, and this is a depiction of something that, you know, with the storm and the pandemic, most of us were really confined to quarters. So this is something that he did with his time, which was something constructive with his time. So anyway, again we thank Carolyn and David for the opportunity to get in and see this, and appreciate it very much, and let's everybody have a good day. Thank you.